Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very warm word of welcome to you today here at the Western Cape Department Agriculture Wow Day. I'm enthusiastic about sharing technological advancements, people that are passionate and really enthusiastic about agriculture and the growth thereof in this very special country of ours. We look back at a year with many, many different challenges that we most certainly didn't see coming. Think where you were 12 months ago. But today is a wow day. And it is named that for a very special reason. And you will be leaving here inspired today. And we will be showcasing some of the most valuable new contributions made by people that love agriculture as much as you and I do. I can assure you that today is an absolutely COVID-friendly happening here in the Western Cape. We will be following social distancing rules, and rest assured you are in very, very safe hands here with us today. But to get things started, we have a very special message now by the Minister of Agriculture in the Western Cape, Dr. Ivan Meyer.
There are many things that affect agriculture, but in the recent past, COVID-19, the drought, and climatic conditions have changed agriculture permanently, also here in the Western Cape. COVID-19 and climate change have put innovation and technology at the center stage. In rugby, a centre is the person taking the break. In agriculture, we must use and embrace innovation and technology to take the break. I love to watch Danny Gerber playing rugby. He was a centre that scored tries. The Danny Gerber of agriculture is innovation and technology. We are seeing many farmers embracing the fourth industrial revolution and using innovation and technology very successfully in their business, and the results are on the scoreboard. There are many innovations in both plant and animal sciences, and it can reduce input costs and help farmers to farm more effectively. My advice is to learn from your fellow farmers and get advice, but embrace the fourth industrial revolution, embrace technology and innovation, because that is the future of agriculture in South Africa. Signing out for the love of agriculture.
Hey Jody, so from what I understand, you and I are going to have a very brief chat, which obviously pertains to the Wow Day. I'm so looking forward to it. It's been a very, very complex year in our country and around the world, and I again have just fallen in love with agriculture, and that's it is truly the strongest way in which we're going to take our country forward and grow our economy and
for sure.
take care of our people.
Indeed.
and truly be the nurturers of our nation. So these things have great personal significance to me, and I'm always honored, to be part of the narrative as well. So the Wow Day by the Western Cape Department Agriculture is going to be an incredibly special day, and I look forward in sharing so many insightful and important things by passionate people in agriculture as yourself. And HOD, I'm quite sure that you have a very special word of welcome that you'd like to share with everyone at this year's Wow Day.
Yeah, Eloise, thank you very much. An important day for us as a department. And I think you're correct. A lot has happened in our lives in the year 2020. And I think even before I say a word of welcome to everyone, I need to upfront say a big thank you to farmers and farm workers for having served us the way they continue to serve us. You would know that since day one of the lockdown, farmers and farm workers have gone ahead, in terms of doing what they do better, produce food for all of us. And for that, my head off, I think, for all the farmers in our province. Coming to this Wow Day, I think foremost, it is indeed a privilege for me and an honor to be able to stand here and welcome all the participants on this very important day. We are indeed very delighted to have each and every one of you in the room. And again, thank you for coming. But the world as we know it today has become more intelligent. The advancement in technology and increase in the number of connected devices have indeed allowed agriculture and many other sectors to improve their productivity. And that is why we have called you here today. You will see today about 14 wows that the department had developed over time, really to ensure the competitiveness of this sector. For example, you will see today what we call Fruit Look, a technology that allows or increase water use efficiency in the agricultural sector. And many of you in the room would know that water is indeed the biggest resource in the agricultural sector. And therefore, whatever level of efficiency can be registered therein does mean expansion in terms of the sector, does mean growth in terms of what we're able to produce and sell. But the management sciences has got a cliche that I want to share here with you today, that they always say we need to start doing more with less. But I want to change that a little bit today. I'm saying we need to do more with more. And technology gives us that particular space to be able to do more with the tech stuff. And that is why what you'll see today is all the technological advancement and all the gadgets that we're using to be able to reach out to places we ordinarily would not be able to reach to. Our budgets will not allow us to get to. And therefore, with technology, we are able to do more. As in the words of the father of India's Green Revolution, Mr. Swaminathan, he made a statement that says, if agriculture goes wrong, nothing else will have a chance to go right. With what we're showing you today, it's indeed a commitment that we want to ensure that this sector goes right, this sector remains the hope it is, this sector continues to feed the people, this sector grow to the level beyond where it is in the Western Cape today. That short notice, I want to say to everybody, welcome and enjoy what we are showcasing today, what we have on offer for all of you. Thank you very much.
HOD, I thank you very much. Thank you. As you can imagine, today is another virtual event. And just to give you an idea of the flow of how things will be taking place today, we will be treating you to a number of video snippets with everything that you can feel and explore and really feel inspired by here at the WOW Day, brought to you by the Western Cape Department of Agriculture. Then something really important I'd love to bring to your attention is the board with a QR code. And I'd love to encourage you to scan that QR code, because once you've done that, there is a full PowerPoint presentation that's including every single thing, all of these wonderful new advancements, all of the people that you might meet, and all of these interesting exhibitions. That's all on there, so please be on the lookout for that special board with the QR code. After you've been watching the videos that we've, with great care and passion, put together, then I would like to invite you to in-person visit the stalls and the exhibitions. Please do keep in mind that this is a COVID-friendly event and that social distancing is very important for us. I'm happy to share with you that there is some nourishment on the way too. Again, COVID-friendly, something delicious that we'll be treating you to in the form of a takeaway lunch. Cherry on top, something to remember this day by. We'll be handing out some lanyards at the end of today's event pertaining, well, a number of agricultural innovations, including some of the books that have been published and commissioned by the Western Cape Department of Agriculture, and something else that we're very proud of, season 1 and 2 of one of our many radio series, Die Kookstuig, which was broadcast on RSG. Ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome, and we feel honoured to welcome you here today at the WOW Day, brought to you and presented by the Western Cape Department of Agriculture. I hope you feel as inspired by agriculture as I do. Do enjoy the day with us.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Mary James and I'm the Head of Communication for the Western Cape Department of Agriculture. Today I'm going to share with you some nice, innovative and creative way in which we are trying to communicate to our stakeholders. So looking at ways in which we can move this, our AgriProbe, into something that can be accessible in this. We are also looking at our career book, because we want more youngsters to take up careers in agriculture and trying to make it look more sexy. Opportunities that's out there that no one's really aware of, so we're trying to share that in the booklet. We're also looking at our radio studio that is high tech and out of this world, and we will just show you a little bit more about that. We're also looking at internal communication to our stakeholders, to our staff, that was made a little bit more differently because of COVID-19. We look forward to sharing all this with you today, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Hello everybody, my name is Hein, and I want to tell you a little about our resource efficiency project. Now, this project was extremely exciting to work on. We have made huge strides with using less water and using less electricity. What we did at Elsenburg, you can do where you are. Come and speak to us so that we can share our tips and all our learnings with you. Hope to see you at our kiosk. Thank you.
Good morning on this wonderful day. My name is Dirk Troski. I'm responsible for business planning and strategy in the Western Cape Department of Agriculture. What that means in practice is that I get the opportunity to ask a lot of questions, only do interesting stuff, and I get paid a lot of money to do this. So on the planning side, we have this year went through a very interesting and very novel process to determine what we as a department should do over the next 5 years. So in this process, we analyzed evidently what is the strong and the weak points in the department. But then we started to work on what is the causality or the theory of change that we want to do. Too often in government, people do particular things without considering why they do it, why they want to do it, and in the end, what is the outcome that they want to achieve in the process. So based on the mandate that was received at national, provincial and local government sphere, we identified particular objectives to be achieved. What are our resource constraints in the Western Cape, and what is the risks associated with that? And based on that, we then developed our macro theory of change. And in the process, we identified 14 particular areas where we as a department can intervene. And for those interventions, for each of them, we also developed then a particular causality argument, and we indicated how we are going to measure achievement, where are the resources, and how we are going to end up in the end. On the evaluation side, where we ask the question, we have done certain things. So what? That is the core question of an evaluation. So over the past 5 or 6 years, we've actually done 24 different evaluations, focusing on particular elements of this causality argument of ours. I don't have the time to go through all 24, but in one of them, we asked the question, what should the Western Cape agricultural sector do to face the opportunities and the threats of the fourth industrial revolution? We did this with the University of Stellenbosch Business School, and in the end we have identified 4 strategic objectives in the fourth IR. One of those is to embrace new technology. The second is to get young people involved and interested in this exercise, etc. Now, we should never forget that this department has already embraced a lot of fourth IR technology. For instance, Fruitlook, Cape Farm Mapper, Smart Pen, all those initiatives we have been busy with over the past few years. But what are the new things that we are doing? That is one of the reasons why we have been training some of our officials to get their remote pilot license. And incidentally, within the next month, we are actually going to have a wing ceremony for the first graduates from this particular course. Also, as part of this exercise, we are working with some partners to develop augmented or virtual reality technology, and we are working with other people to allow agri-workers to be able to operate in this new digital environment. So there's a lot of scope, there's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of interesting things happening out there. And the way we address those interesting things are the novelty from a government perspective. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Water availability and soil moisture are the primary factors driving agricultural production. Fruit Loop determines evapotranspiration and 8 other growth parameters and makes it available to all users freely. Data is updated on a weekly basis, providing a spatial and historic perspective on the selected fields. This is on a 20-meter pixel scale. Fruit Loop covers all the main irrigation areas of the Western Cape. That is 200 to 250,000 hectares. An interesting observation is that we've noticed that farmers use the data also in rain-fed agriculture. So it's not only for irrigated agriculture. Free training is available and consultation services are provided by the service providers, eLeaf and Blue North.
Hi, I'm Rudolf Roscher. I'm with Landcare. I work for the Western Cape Department of Agriculture within the program Sustainable Resource Management. I'm the District Manager for the Cape Winelands. I'm inviting you to attend the WOW event to see the innovative ways we've found to support farmers to restore their natural ecosystems. One of the major risks for our farming community at the moment is the availability of quality and quantity water. Although invasive alien plants is a major threat, the restoration of the ecosystem is of more importance to support the ecological infrastructure in our river systems. I'm inviting you to come and have a look at what we do and how we support farmers on an annual basis with 19,000 trees, 12 different species that has been harvested in the catchments to address their natural resource risks in their farming areas.
Hello, my name is Jody Wenzel and I'm the Sub-Program Manager of Disaster Risk Management, which resides within the program Sustainable Resource Management. In summary, our WOW was established in 2018. It is a biannual disaster risk assessment coordinated by Disaster Risk Management in conjunction with other programs in the department. The aim is to assess the condition of the veld and start building a baseline which can be utilized as an early warning system. To find out more about this initiative, come around to our stand on the 10th of November. Hope to see you there.
Hi, my name is Shahid Martin. I'm from Farmer Support and Development. I'm the project administrator there. The program will be showcasing the agricultural integrated management system and digital pen technology. We are the only department of agriculture that has its own information management system. We've deployed some interesting developments. We've also just completed a project on smallholder farmers, powerful information that we're very, very excited about. So please do visit our exhibition.
Hi, I'm Vincent Henwood. I'm one of the state vets in the Western Cape, and I'm presenting the ECOS, which is an Export Control Office system. It's a management system to help people export their products, specifically focusing on animal products from the Western Cape to the rest of the world. Come and see me at my stand, and I look forward to greeting you.
Good day everyone, and welcome to Cape Farm Mapper. Cape Farm Mapper, or CFM, is an online mapping tool designed to assist with spatial information queries and decision-making in the fields of agriculture and environmental management. Spatial information and technology has become indispensable across a wide range of spheres and applications in both agriculture and associated rural development. So Cape Farm Mapper provides the functionality to view and query spatial maps or layers from the Western Cape Department of Agriculture Spatial Database. You can search the Western Cape Surveyor General Farm and Urban Cadastre Database. You can draw and measure features on the map and make maps for your farms, and then access geoprocessing services and tools, import and export geographical data, and compose and export digital maps. The application is available for free with no registration needed and is compatible with all modern browsers, for example, Google Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. The Cape Farm Mapper URL or web address is available from the Agri-Tools tab on the Elsenburg website. So welcome.
When you visit my stall, I will be showing you how we use drones in the field of agriculture, as well as how we use sensors to collect data from weather stations up to ostrich chicks, and how we monitor them at night, and how we came up with this new solution to look at them without any disturbance, all using different sensors and the applications thereof. Can't wait to see you. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rian Nels, and I'd like to share a few of our economic databases with you, which I think might be quite valuable to you in regional planning, farm planning, and even policy planning. One of the most interesting and I think valuable databases that we have is our agricultural land values. The database that capture the whole of the Western Cape's agricultural land values, and we also expanded that to the rest of South Africa. So we're actually covering all the municipal areas right across South Africa. That gives you a tool to, should you want to sell your farm or you want to maybe buy some extra land, to budget what you're in for. Then we have a very valuable tool for our towns in the Western Cape, where we capture all the various festivals that we have. That creates a tool where they can actually determine which of the months they will get a lot of tourists or not. So they can actually plan and market their area for future tourism visitors. And then maybe another interesting database that I'd like to share with you is that we have a game species database that have more than 1,500 of categories of game species prices. So should you want to sell some game, or you want to buy some game at various auctions, we can provide you with average prices and even maximum prices that you can expect for these various species. I hope to see you at our exhibition. I'd like to meet with you. Maybe we can have a chat.
What a privilege to be at the WOW Day of the Western Cape Department of Agriculture and to tell about the WOW that we experienced at the Agricultural Training Institute. So during this COVID pandemic, we actually managed to save the academic year. So far, so good. We've implemented an e-learning platform. So not in itself something new, but the fact that we did, in collaboration with Stellenbosch University, this e-learning platform in a very, very short time, and now successfully can complete this academic year. Furthermore, we implemented a new diploma in agriculture. It's a 3-year diploma, and the last year the students will have the privilege to work on a farm, experiencing workplace integrated learning. So what agriculture is in the true sense of the word. We received our SACWA ID number in 2019, and our first group of students will do their workplace integrated learning in 2021. Please come and visit our stand just around the corner. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Douglas Chatepa. I'm the Acting Chief Director of Rural Development within the program Rural Development of the Department of Agriculture. Our WOW Innovation is a digital platform to improve rural safety. It is a technology solution making use of a combination of tools, i.e. a mobile as well as web mapping applications. It provides an integrative management portal whereby all incidents of rural safety are being reported on, and at the same time provide our community development officers as well as all other safety structures with a platform to engage with the department around rural safety. Please do come and visit our store for more information, and we're wanting to share this wonderful technology with you.
Today on the program, we are very, very happy and we feel extremely privileged to be welcoming Jannie Strydom, the Chief Executive Officer of Agri Western Cape. So the WOW Day, presented by the Western Cape Department of Agriculture, really in a year where we've had so many challenges, exists for various reasons. First of all, to showcase our enthusiasm about agriculture, not only in the Western Cape, but all over South Africa. During the pandemic, it became very clear that the true hero and savior of the nation was agriculture. And we exist to be very active in this narrative. And I'm looking forward to be spending some time with someone who's equally as passionate as I am in agriculture. Jannie, it's wonderful to welcome you, not only here at the Western Cape Department of Agriculture, also here at Radio Elsenburg, and more specifically today, here at our WOW Day.
Yeah, good day, Eloise, and thank you very much for the opportunity. We as Agri Western Cape, representing around about 3,500 commercial farmers in the province, is very excited to be part of this day, especially given the very good relationship between ourselves and the department. Just to highlight what happened during this lockdown period and how we cooperated with each other and worked together to ensure that agriculture, which was declared essential sector from the beginning, could operate and assure that all the shelves in the stores were full of food and we never ran out of food. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and we're very excited to be part of this day.
Jannie, it's been a very strange year. I'm sure you are in full agreement that agriculture has truly proven to be a hero, not only in South Africa, but all over the world.
Absolutely. I cannot agree more. I think, like I said, we were declared an essential service, but still with all the lockdown regulations, agriculture just rise to the occasion and ensured that the production still continued with a lot of challenges. We must understand that there were a lot of challenges given the regulations that was implemented or was part of the lockdown. So, I think given the fact that Stats SA also revealed a couple of weeks ago in terms of growth in the economy in this quarter or the third quarter, we've seen that agriculture was the only sector that had a growth. Beside the challenges that we faced, we were still able to achieve these results. So my hat off to all the farmers and especially the farm workers that created this and ensured that we had food on our tables.
Things can only get better. I'm choosing to really be enthusiastic about 2021. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think we need to be positive. We are positive. I always say that I'll rather be in a sector where the demand for your product is increasing than in a sector where it's decreasing. And we see the population growth. We saw the demand for food throughout the lockdown period. And I'm very positive that given the demand for our product, we have the farmers, we have the knowledge, we have the farm workers, we've got the sector that can produce that amount of food and ensure food security in our country. So absolutely, we've got the knowledge, the technology, and the will to still keep on producing within all the challenges that they face. So and our farmers are still very competitive in the global market. We must also understand that. So no, absolutely, I'm very positive about our sector, and I'm sure that our economy also needs the agriculture sector. We must understand that as well. So, and I'm sure that agriculture will certainly do its part and ensure that the economy of our country also grows.
The use of technology in agriculture, I mean, that's always been at the forefront. The Western Cape Department of Agriculture is really passionate in investing so much towards that too. But it really has felt as if 2020 has inspired even a higher ambition to really be using tech in agriculture.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what makes agriculture so interesting as well. And never underestimate the producers. They always open for new technology and they embrace it, and they've got to, because we all know about the cost squeeze effect in agriculture, so we need to be more productive, more effective, economic viable. So any new technology that can assist the farmer to increase his profit ratio, because we need profit to reinvest and redevelop and develop your farming operation. So it's crucial that any new technology that can assist them in their production process, that they implement it. So there's so many new technology or innovations on the market. From irrigation, we see, and that also came since the nearly day zero that we faced a year ago in our province. That farmers really embraced the new irrigation systems and trying to minimize water loss, and then also improve the water use. So, and I mean, just the drone technology, the use of the information that's been gathered by drones to ensure that you only apply input costs or inputs in certain areas and not your whole orchard, for example. So there's a lot of technology, but I think the other one is how we had our meetings. We never thought that we'll have all these virtual meetings, and for us now at this stage it sounds and it feels like it's the new normal, but it was quite difficult initially to get a couple of farmers around a laptop and have a virtual discussion. And Agri-Western Cape had their first ever annual congress on a virtual platform. So, and that I think that's just the agriculture sector. We're not scared for innovation or new technology, and we embrace it as long as it contributes to the well-being and the sustainability of our sector.
Jannie, it's a privilege speaking to you. Thank you very much also for your message on the Western Cape Department Agriculture Wow Day. Very briefly, lastly, why are you still optimistic about agriculture and looking into the new year?
Just, I think what the farmers and the farm workers did through this lockdown period gave me so much hope that we can work together, we can stand together, we can produce food for our nation, and I'm very privileged to be in part of the agriculture sector.
We're joined today by Jannie Strydom, Chief Executive Officer of Agri Western Cape. Jannie, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Eloise.
Elton Jeftas, waarnemende voorsitter in die Weskaap van Afasa. Dit is 'n wonderlike ding om jou te verwelkom hier by Radio Elsenburg by die Weskaapse Departement van Landbou en uiteraard ook met ons Wow-dag wat ons werklik, jy weet, na uitsien. So, ons verwelkom vir Elton Jeftas, die waarnemende voorsitter van Afasa in die Weskaap vandag hier by die Wow-dag. And we are very happy to be welcoming Elton Jeftas from Afasa here at the Western Cape Department Agriculture Wow Day, which is a very exciting day, and we aim to really showcase some of the most interesting innovations and all of the really amazing things that the department has been doing in the past year, and more importantly to inspire stakeholders, people in agriculture. And Elton, it's wonderful to be sharing this very special day with you. Welcome.
No, thank you, Eloise, and it's also nice to get out or away from the farm. You know, 2020, it's been a year of Zoom and Teams and all that. So face-to-face meetings are almost something that you're not used to. So it's nice to be in the studio with you.
I've always really been fascinated by the work that is currently being done and that has been done in the past at Defina. And, you know, I've been there in many different capacities. It truly is heaven on earth. Innovation and the use of technology in agriculture. You guys are incredible in doing that. But just how important is it looking forward?
I think, Eloise, technology and innovation is very important in agriculture. I think because we live in a globalized world, and we're competing with a lot of other countries, and those countries are moving forward, using a lot of technology and innovation in their production systems, making it more efficient, But also if you look at climate change, all of the other challenges, most of these technologies are being used to assist to get a better crop, better quality, more efficient production, and in many cases a crop or a commodity that is lower in price. So for us as South Africa, we need to move forward and we need to adapt to those technologies. Otherwise, we are going to be pushed out of the world market. So technology and innovation is very important and part of agriculture.
Elton Jeftes from OFASA, again, welcome at the Western Cape Department Agriculture Wow Day. It's wonderful to be spending this day with someone that is such a loud voice in agriculture. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Eloise. It's nice being here and to share some of our farmers' views on technology and innovation.